Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Evan. I'm from Children of Steel Allderdice, and I'm here to teach you guys about fraction basics. All right, let's get right into it. What is a fraction? I'm sure you guys want to know. A fraction is something that shows parts of a whole. It shows parts of a whole. That is the simple definition, and that's what we're about to get into today. So let me introduce you guys to my good friend James over here. One day, James found himself with a whole pizza pie. I wish I was in James' position. I always want to have a pizza, but we're focused on him today. So James, having the whole pizza pie, he's happy, man. He's got his pizza for the day. He's set. But wait a minute. Here comes Gabby. Gabby also wants some pizza. What are they going to do about it? They decide to split the pizza up into two parts. There are now halves of the pizza split right down the middle into two parts of the pizza. Next, they each decide to take one half of the pizza. So Gabby takes one half and James takes one half, and I don't get any pizza and I'm sad. But they're both happy. Gabby again gets one half of the pizza and James gets one half of the pizza. So each of them have one half of the pizza. Each of them get one half of the pizza. One half can also be rewritten as one line and then two. So 1/2. One and then a line and then a two. That's the same as saying each of them get one half of the pizza. James gets 1/2 of the pizza. James gets one half of the pizza. So what does this fraction mean? Let's get right into it. So let's start off with the denominator. The denominator, or the bottom number of the fraction, shows the total number of parts in the question. So in this specific question, we have a pizza that is split up into two parts, okay? So the total number of parts of this pizza is two, because if we have both parts of the pizza, we have the whole pizza. So if you're writing out the fraction, you're going to put a 2 in the denominator because 2 is the total parts of the pizza. The top number, or the numerator, is how many parts we are talking about. So if I asked you, how much of the pizza does James have? You might say he has one part of the pizza, right? Or one half of the pizza. But in this situation, because James has one part of the pizza, or one part of the total number, you're just going to write 1 up in the numerator. So we know that the total number of parts, again, is 2 because there's two parts to the pizza. And we know that James has one of them, while Gabby has the other one. So James has one part of the pizza, and Gabby has one part of the pizza. Together, each of them has 1/2 of the pizza. Each of them has one half of the pizza. Okay, pretty simple stuff. I'm sure you guys get it, but let's get into a challenge problem here. Really want you guys to show me what you got. Okay, let's think about this one. Here we have 4 sports balls total. We have some soccer balls, some basketballs, but I want to know how many soccer balls there are. I want to know what fraction of the total number of sports balls are soccer balls, or how many soccer balls are in all of the sports balls. So let's break it down. We know that we need to find the denominator first. So that one's easy. The denominator we know is asking how many are there in total. So how many sports balls are there in total here? I'll wait a second for you guys to knock it out of the park. Okay, I got 4 because I just counted up the total number. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 4 total sports balls, so we can go right ahead and write 4 in the bottom there. Next, we're going to figure out how many the question is asking for. So if we think back, we know that the question is asking for how many soccer balls there are, or what is the fraction of soccer balls in all of the sports balls. Again, if we count out the number of soccer balls in the problem, there's just one, right? So we're talking about one soccer ball out of all 4 of them. So we write 1 in the numerator. Very, very simple. This fraction can be said as 1/4. So after finding the fraction, we can say that in the whole group of sports balls, 1/4 of them are soccer balls. Or in the group of 4 sports balls, there's one soccer ball. 1/4 of the balls are soccer balls. Make sense? And that's about it, guys. Remember, we learned the definition of a fraction, which is that a fraction shows parts of a whole. We learned about James and Gabby's pizza problem, which was each of them getting 1/2 of the pizza, or 1/2 of the pizza, 1/2 of the pizza. And they're both happy, and I'm still waiting on my pizza. So I am still sad. But we learned about the definitions of what a numerator and a denominator were. Real quick, denominator is the total number of parts, and numerator is how many parts we were talking about. So in this question, remember, we were talking about how many slices of pizza James has versus the total number of parts, which was 2. Again, James had 1 part out of the total number of 2, so he had 1/2 of the pizza. In this problem, same thing. We know that there was 1 soccer ball in all 4 sports balls, or 1/4 of the sports balls were soccer balls. 1/4. Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys learned something today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Other than that, be sure to like and subscribe and come back for more information. See you guys. Have a great day.